Welcome to the Niagara Falls Tournament, the Peter Mancuso Challenge. And the defending champions, the Toros, are into this one. Going to look to defend their crown, and they're going to start things off with facing the Mississauga Beast. Neil will be in net at one end for Mississauga. And it'll be Brett Foreman getting the start here for the Toros in their brand new sharp-looking red jerseys. And Aiden Bristol had the first chance at it. Right shot on goal, first save for Foreman. Left it out to the side, Jackman will tip that away. Coming off his 2-goal performance in the 4-3 win against Ajax. Ford up through center, good tip there by Blake Smith. Tipped it on goal to Neo, and that went wide. Face-off's going to come back into the Mississauga end. This tournament is 3 10-minute periods. So it's going to go pretty quickly here for the games. That's in behind the net, trying to set things up from behind the goal. They try to get it back here for Bristol, taken away by Mississauga. Around the boards, they try and get back here for Ford from center ice. Gage Ford dumps it in. Took a funny bounce, and Neal steers that off to the left. From behind their own goal now, Mississauga started out with a pass. Trying to get around Ford here was Dorcas. He puts that behind the net. Kaplan couldn't get to that. Here comes Garreau to dump that in deep behind the goal. No icing. Toros will pick that up from behind the net. Aiden Howard was out there as well to try and start something. Right on that. That's going behind the goal. Right to the front. Nobody there to keep that in. Tyus Salter tries to keep it in from the right end. And we got a big penalty box area here, which sticks out onto the ice surface, so we can't really see into the right corner on this side. Salter shot. Stopped there by Neal on that shot through a screen. Face-off now is coming off to the right of the Mississauga end. Trying to win that draw and get it back here for Salter again. This one he's not going to shoot. He's going to put it behind the net. There's a shot. And that gets stopped by Neal, who holds on to that. Toros have had the first couple of scoring opportunities here in the game. That's behind the net. Taken down right from the slot area. Trying to skate this from behind their own net. Coming around the boards. Salter, shot on net. It's going to go wide on that shot from the line. Stano tried to keep that in. It goes back in behind the net. Parker Rusler scooping that one up. Rusler getting it back to the line for Salter. Salter, shot. He's going to put it down low instead. Didn't get a shot through the screen. Behind the net. Big hit in behind the goal. No penalty on it. That goes down the ice, and it goes for icing. So now Tavish Legacy comes out here to take this big offensive draw here in the Mississauga end. It's right here into the corner. Trying to win that battle off on the right side. Goes behind the net. Legacy tried to keep it alive. It's going to go around the right hand side. Cooper Hodgins is waiting at the line. They couldn't get a pass back there to him. They went for the wraparound instead. Couldn't jam that in. Another shot on net, and that'll get stopped by Neal. Face-off was coming off now to his left. Merrill and Hodgins change sides. Merrill comes back up to the wing. Kept in here from the line by McGlynn. He tried to keep it in, and here comes a chance. Coming up over the line. Backhand shot right through the crease area. Going to come up here through center for Kaplan, and he couldn't do anything with it against Malash, who cleared that away. Hodgins from his own end dropped it off. That was picked off by Kaplan, who couldn't send one to the goal. That's going to go out down the ice. Not enough to go for ice. It's going to go right on goal and get stopped by Neo, who steers it away. From their own end. Looking to get this out of their own zone, but the Toros kept things alive with Blake Smith out there. Connor Cole coming into the picture now. Tried to throw one on net. That gets stopped by Neal. Face off again. Coming off now to the left of the Mississauga end. Won it cleanly back to the line. Bristol shot. That gets blocked on the way through by number 10 by Mississauga. Behind the net. Trying to win the battle there was Connor Cole behind the goal. They're going to clear this out. Got a pass up through center, and they coming in. Trying to get around Gage Ford. And Ford stood him up. Goes off to the corner here for number 10. He can't get around it in Bristol, who does a good job against him. Good job by Cole to squeak through as well. Here comes a chance. Cole off the boards. Jackman didn't see it coming. Now he's got to race after it and tried to poke his man off the puck. Ready to fight. Connor Cole! is stopped there by Neo. Great chance there for Cole, but a nice glove hand save there by Neo. Keeps us at 0-0. We're into that right corner. Back to the line. Ford got stood up there at the line. In behind him. That is Parker Rusler turning it over to Bernaski. Dumped right back in. Knocked down by the Toros in their own end. Good play there by Bristol to try and get it out. Behind the net again for Bristol. Try to put it off the boards. Garreau is in there that corner as well to try and get it free. Jackman will fire it around. This is going to try and get picked off here in the zone by number 3, Henderson. Here comes a chance. Showing off some speed is Garreau as he reaches the zone, throws it up in front, but that didn't make it to the net. Salter was the only one back. Now it's Legacy, the only one back on defense. Here's a shot. Blocked away by Foreman as it hits the back end glass. Taken away by Legacy. Good play to knock that down, but his shot's going to go in wide. Behind the goal went Garreau, firing it around the left-hand side. Looking for the hit there in the corner off Salter. Turn over there to Kaplan. Kaplan backhanded it wide. Behind the net, wraparound! Stopped there by Foreman, who comes right back to the side and covers that up. Legacy takes a draw. Gets one though by Mississauga, and the shot is stopped by Foreman. And he sees it quite quickly and is able to reel it back in for a face-off. And that face-off will take place coming off to his right. Legacy again takes the draw, trying to win this one. It's a scramble one back to the line, and Mississauga put that behind the goal. Here comes the chance now. Getting away from the defender was Kaplan, as he couldn't go against it with Milosh, who clears that high off the glass. Trying to come after it there on the other side. Dump back into the Mississauga beast end. It's behind the goal, trying to win the battle. Here comes the chance now. Skating it up through center is Kaplan. Kaplan trying to shoot it. Goes to the shot area. Shot right to the side. They're trying to jam it in from the side of the net. Great stops there by Brett Foreman. Keeps us alive. Henderson kept it in. Not now. Here comes Adam Milosh out of his own end to try and get around the defender. Lost that to number 72 as they reach the offensive zone. Kept alive there by the Toros, who throw under the goal, but nobody there. Kept in this time by Hodgins, a shot. That's going to get knocked down by Henderson, who couldn't do anything with the puck. Here comes the chance now for Mississauga Beast out of their own end. Here's a shot that's going in wide. From behind the goal. Jackman to the side for Tavish Legacy. Legacy trying to make his way in. And it comes in offside. Connor Cole now to take the draw there just about midway at the Mississauga Beast bench. Back here to the line. A chance to clear. That's going past everybody down the ice. And an icing call. Connor Cole's going to take this draw now. Just off to the right of Neo, who gets set back in the Beast goal. Here's a shot by Hodgins. Kicked aside by Neo on that shot. Hodgins again gets a shot at it. Got knocked down by his own man. Blake Smith sends one to the goal. Behind the net. Tried to set that up in front, and it goes behind the net now. Just out of the reach. Here comes a chance now to skate away with it out of his own end. Going for that lead pass up through center. Hodgins trying to stick to his man. Good job there between him and McGlynn to strip him off the puck. From their own end, Connor Cole's lead pass is up there for Jackman. Jackman's got to get away from the defender. In. He's on alone. And he gets stopped there by Neo, who's able to make the stop, but he gets run into, and he pays the price. Mississauga can't afford to lose Neo. He's the only goaltender they got. Don't see another goalie there on the bench for them. So he shakes that off and gets ready back in his goal. One by Mississauga, fired around the boards, gets kept in by McGlynn, now for Connor Cole. Set up in front. Here comes a chance, but it was in the feet of Jackman, who couldn't shoot. Trying to get it back here to the line for Hodgins. Right there with Cole as well. That gets cleared away. Hodgins was in a battle there against Kaplan now. Here comes the chance, and it's Blake Smith with a pass to the side just out of the reach. Jackman's going to try and join in here into the corner. Trying to win this battle. Blake Smith with a hit. That can cause a shot to the net, and it gets knocked down. Looking to find that loose puck. He puts it right in front. Henderson was out there to try and sweep it away. From behind the net, looking at it front. Jackman was waiting for a pass, but it'll get covered up by Neal from the side of the net. Face-off was off to the right of the Mississauga goal. There it goes right back into the zone. It's a rolling puck. No icing. Come around the boards. That's Parker Rusler against number 10. The pass over here is chipped away by Aiden Howard. All the way for Gage Ford, who tried to dump it in. Back into the Mississauga Beast, and it goes behind the goal now. It's on that right corner to try and set it up in front. He's battling away to try and set it up in front. Nobody there. There comes a free. That's center, and that's forward on that. Gage Ford with a dump pass through center ice, and it finds Rusler. He finds Aiden Howard, who brings that in. Howard couldn't shoot that. Kept alive by the Toros, but now cleared away, and Bristol picks it up. Aiden Bristol from his own zone will try and fire this away. Got it up here for Rusler. He's got to get free. Rusler puts that behind the net, and here comes a chance now for the Beast to try and fire it away. Trying to get this past Salter. That's going off to the corner and going for icing. Face off there is coming off to the right of the zone. Quick shot off the draw. It's going to go in wide. Stano keeps it alive with a shot. That's going to get tipped into the corner. Trying to walk around the defender from behind the net. It's off on the right side to try and put it behind the goal. Here comes a chance to skate out of it. And it's let in, dumped into the corner by Jack Stite in behind the goal. Jack Stite tried to pick that aside, and he takes a hit. 10 seconds left to go here in the first period. At the front, Foreman's there to scoop that up. Face-off is won. Dorcas gets it back to the line. From behind the goal, trying to set it up right in front for one more chance, and Kaplan fires it wide. Nothing after one period of play. Face-off now to kick off period number 2. Won by the Toros, a pass for Kaplan. Went over his stick. Goes back in behind the Toros net. Trying to fire this up there to the side. The lead passes over the stick. Trying to find it here was Miro. Sushko would lose that. Sushko gets that back. And Sushko will move this away through center for Kaplan. Dump back into the neutral end. The lead pass for Legacy as he brings it in. Rolled over his stick and now gets cleared away. Hodgins on that. Hodgins and McGlynn playing catch with it from their own end, looking for that lead pass. Trying to get around Sushko here for an opportunity was Milosh. And Sushko held him up. Number 2 will fire it around the boards. Trying to keep this in. Good job there to hold it in by Smith. Kept in from the line. The shot. Knocked the stick out of the hands there. Kaplan's got to go back there to pick up his stick. That goes behind the net. Sushko from behind the net. Good play there by Smith to put pressure on his man and try and cause a turnover. Kept in from the line by Liam McGlynn. Behind the goal goes Jackman after that. He takes a bump. That's Connor Cole for Jackman at the front. He tried to jam it in from the side. Kaplan takes his man into the boards. That's going in on net and getting covered up by Neal. Face-off is off to the left now of the Mississauga end and wins it back for Ford. Right front, just fired wide by Blake Smith on a one-timer. Reinsman got out of the way there. Aiden Bristol puts that back to his own man. Jackman tried to tip it in. Has a man to beat. Connor Cole goes off to the corner against number 72. Off to the side goes Cole, trying to get that loose puck. Here's Connor Cole walking out. Shot, stop, rebound! Just over the stick of Jackman, who couldn't get a stick on that. From the side. Lead pass is picked up by Cole now for Jackman to try and poke it in. Right on net, it's going in wide. Around the boards, trying to keep that in there was Bristol. Behind him was Ford, a shot. Stopped by Neo on that shot from the line. Jackson Guro now to take this draw, wins it cleanly. Aiden Howard trying to spin away from the checker. Howard put it behind the net for Guro. Lost it to Sushko, who moves it up. Bernaski tried to get that. That's going past Sushko down the ice. Into the corner goes number 2 after that. Tried for a pass for Bernaski. Aiden Howard picked it off. Here comes a chance. Another turnover there in the Mississauga end. Back to the line. Looking for a shot through screen. Just wide. Picked up here by Bernaski again. Bernaski with a lead pass. He missed his man there as that goes back into the Toros end for Aiden Bristol. Bristol with a nice move to take it behind the net. From behind their own goal, they look up there for Jackson Garreau. Garreau got bumped off the puck by Sushko, who dumps it in. Neal leaves it off to the side. Around the boards it goes. Picked off there by the Toros, but Sushko knocked that puck down out of front. Bernaski tried for a pass for Kaplan, and that missed him. Here's Kaplan again, and we're getting our first penalty of the game, and it'll go to the Toros. As Bernaski's making his way back up to his feet here, he's holding his arm after taking that hit. Parker Ruzler gets the penalty for the hit, and it comes back into the Toros end off to the right. Brett Foreman to start off this power play. Coming off to the side. Trying to get it back to the line. Got tangled up. They're looking for Henderson from the line. Henderson shot. Stopped there by Foreman on that shot. Another chance to clear, and that'll get out. Over the stick of Henderson into the corner. Here comes the chance for Hudson Merrow. Merrow trying to win that battle here in the corner. Stripped from him, and here comes the chance. Moving it over here to the side. Bringing it in there was number 28 who dropped it off. From the slot area, they get it back here to the blue line, can't shoot. Another chance to clear, they will. Right in on Neal, who's going to kick that out with his right pad. Here comes the chance. Lead pass for number 28. He makes his way through and loses it to Aiden Howard at center. Right back in. There's a chance here for Meloche to try and get to the puck against Henderson. Meloche in behind the goal, taken away by Henderson again. Henderson from behind his own net will start this out. The pass for number 28 over his stick. Toros will get it again and dump it right back in. Henderson from behind his own goal. Dorcas got that out of his own end, and here comes a chance now to get this up in his own end. From behind the goal. Another chance to clear. That's going to go down the ice. And it'll get touched up here by Neal. And we're getting a penalty coming up here to Mississauga for holding. 24 seconds left to go on the penalty to Parker Ruzler, and then it'll be a penalty for power play for 136 for the Toros. Wrapped around the boards, kept in there from the line of shot. Hit a stick, goes up in the air, and Neal makes a stop. Another chance to clear it out. It's a lead pass from McGlynn over a stick. This should be offside, and it does come up over the line where Kaplan touches it. Connor Cole to take the draw. That's going to get fired out past the defender, and here comes Kaplan. He'll lose it there from his own end, dumped right in. That's going wide of the goal, back in behind the net. It goes Connor Cole. Cole trying to win the battle here against Sushko. Back to the line. Forward now for Jackman. Logan Jackman. Shot. Score! Jackman fires it in. Past Neal for a power play goal. And the Toros jump up first in this tournament. Jackman with a perfect shot past the glove hand of Neal. He strikes here on the power play. His third goal in 2 games. That gets dumped behind the net. From behind the goal goes Blake Smith after that. Smith looking in front. And just over the stick. Number 28 tips it away. Tipped off here by Jackman. Right in. Drop pass. Stopped there by Neal. And the puck is loose, but there's a quick whistle out in front. Connor Cole now to take this draw deep into the right hand side. Here comes the chance! And for just missed wide by Jackman. Had the wide open net from the side and missed that. Kaplan. He'll take a hit by Cole here at center. Here comes the chance. Shot! Snagged out of the air by Foreman, who holds on to that one. Face-off now is coming off to the right of the Toros goal. Back to the line for Sushko. He'll put it behind the net. Chance to move this out in front. Taken away here by the Toros. On that left side, try to get it back to the line. Sushko is coming after this. Sushko's pass is up through center. Trying to move this out over here to the side. Moving it up through center ice. The chance here for Jackson Gouraud. Gouraud couldn't get to the puck, and here comes the chance. And it's Parker Rusler trying to make his way through. Puts it behind. Here comes the chance. Skating away from the defender is Aiden Howard. Drops it for Rusler. Out in front again for Howard, who couldn't shoot. Taken away by Kaplan, who clears it away. Not out. Aiden Howard keeps it alive. Gets it to the side for Gouraud. Gouraud on net. Stopped by Neal, but couldn't control his own rebound. Defenseman tries to clear. Can't do it. Aiden Howard on that. Howard out in front. Nobody there. Backhanded away. Stays on the ice surface. From their own end, McGlynn with a late pass for Gouraud, who gets tipped in. Here comes a pass. Knocked down here by Cooper Hodgins. Hodgins looking for the shot. Good moves there by Hodgins. Backhand to the goal. Looking to jam it in from the side. There was Rusler and couldn't do it. Late pass was in some feet by Dorcas, who dumps that back in the zone. And Dorcas goes off on his change. From behind the goal, they look for a pass. That's going to go past Legacy. Down the ice for icing. Face-off was off to the right of Foreman and stays in the zone. They're trying to get it back here for Henderson. Chance to clear out of his own end with a lead pass. That's at feet. They clear this away. That's Henderson from his own end. Almost tipped off the stick. Picked up here by the Toros now. Sam Stano playing around with it. Another chance to clear up here for Tavish Legacy. He tips it in. Coming around the boards here for Henderson. He's going to get came into the boards here by Meloche. Adam Meloche tried to help. Here comes Chance. Back to the line. Here comes a shot by Stano off a stick and wide. Stays in the playing area. Back in behind the net it goes. That's Meloche with a pass on the front. And that would have been a great chance there for Legacy. Legacy trying to get after this puck there on the side. It went past Berneski. Shot is stopped there. On that shot by Stano. Cut up by Neal. Connor Cole now to take the draw just off to the left. Jackman right off the draw, walking out. Can't stuff it in. It's right inside. They score! Blake Smith from the side of the net is able to put that in after Jackman drove to the net. Smith finishes it off, and the Toros are up 2-0. Faceoff gets one there by Mississauga. Back here to the line for number 72. Knocked down here from center. Here comes a chance now to try and cut free. Off the boards. Knocked down by number 72. Tries to put it back in the zone. From behind their own net, he's going to start this out with a late pass to try to get it there for Jackman. Blake Smith was here at center. Trying to get around his man. That's high off the glass. Back in behind the Mississauga net. Jackman trying to put pressure on his man. Goes back to the line. Looking for a shot through a screen. Tip wide. Connor Cole now. Cole puts this from behind the net. Looking to get around the defenders. Connor Cole along with Logan Jackman. Jackman's getting pinned here in the corner by Theropoulos. Number 72 is going off here as well. Cleared away, not out. Good job to keep that in. Blake Smith from behind the goal. Trying to win this battle against number 72 to get it to Jackman, and he does. Here's Blake Smith a shot, and he wired it wide. Coming around the boards against Kaplan. Kaplan trying to go after this. We have 10 seconds left to go here in period number 2. Kaplan takes it behind. Good job there to push him wide from behind the goal. Not let him get a shot off. Toros just trying to pin it there on the side and escape the second period, and they will skate it away through center. The Toros jump out to a 2-0 lead after 2 periods on goals by Jackman on a power play and Blake Smith at even strength. Aiden Howard's now going to take this draw to kick off period number 3. Trying to win it. Back to the line now for Liam McGlynn. McGlynn has control over here for Hodgins. And Hodgins takes his time, gets it over here to the side. The late pass was in the feet of Parker Rusler and gets steered away. McGlynn now gets it. The pass is up there for Grow, who gets sent into the Mississauga bench area. That gets stumped deep. Back into the corner goes Rusler against Henderson to try and win that battle. Coming around the boards, chance to clear. Good job there to try and keep it alive in the Mississauga end. Grow tried to return the favor with a hit there at the Mississauga Beast bench. Here comes a chance for Howard again. Trying to clear it out there for Grow. McGlynn's trying to help as well to get the puck free. He's kicking off period number 3 here at the Gale Centre in Niagara Falls, Ontario, Canada for the Peter Mancuso Challenge. Toros are up 2-0 here in their first game against Mississauga. As mentioned, Jackman gets the first goal and Blake Smith got the second one late in that second period. Toros will have one more game here on this opening day of the tournament. They're going to play the Duffield Devils at 5:15. Duffield fell to Caledon earlier on after having an early 2-0 lead. Caledon doubled up on them 4-2. Trying to get this out of their own end. Cleared out. Here comes a chance now for Kaplan, who turns it over. Legacy tried to make a pay, fires it on net, and it gets stopped by Neal. Face-off now is coming off to the right of the Mississauga Beast end. Trying to keep this alive. There was Legacy on net, stop there by Neal. It's still loose there from the side though, as they try and jam it in. Every Toro red sweater is in there to try and jam that into the goal, and it didn't work. Malash throwing it behind the goal again. It's on the right side to put it behind the net. Another chance to clear here for Mississauga as they skated away with a pass. Good job there by Salter to knock it down. His height played advantage to that. Here comes Adam Malash. Malash's shot just wide past the blocker hand. Back to the line for Stano, who's looking for some open ice. Stano's shot goes wide from the goal. And behind the net they go. To keep this alive, to put it behind the net. They're looking at it front from Malash. Here's the turnaround shot. Stopped there by Neo at in front. Coming around the boards. Legacy tried to keep it alive. He does. Tavish Legacy thrown to the net. Trying to jam it in from the side. And Neal is able to find it first. Face off again. Coming deep into the Mississauga end. Shot off the jaw. Not just went wide as he tried to bury that. Kept alive here in the Mississauga end. Getting it back to the blue line and shot through the goal. Nice pass right to Garreau, and it gets stopped by New, who came across. But he's feeling it. He might have got hurt by doing the splits, but he's back up to his feet. Kept in, though, by Aiden Bristol from the line. Bristol put it behind the net. They're looking at it front. Blake Smith waiting for one time. There's a shot. Getting stopped, and Smith couldn't get to that loose puck from the side. Here comes another chance for Gage Ford. His shot goes in wide of the net. And Jackman tried to win the battle on the right-hand side. Gage Ford with that puck here now. Ford, see the pressure on there by Bernaski and dumps it deep. Jackman's going off to the right corner, or left corner. Trip up. Here comes a chance now for Mississauga, but good play by Gage Ford. Break it up. Aiden Bristol tried to get it back in the zone. We're getting a stoppage in play over at the bench areas. Face-off will come just outside of the Toros bench. Dumped in the zone. Good job by McGlynn. Knocked that down. Hodgins gets it now. Cleared up through center. Looking for some open ice is Jackson Garreau now. Garreau comes up over the line. He dropped it off. The shot got blocked by Rusler though. Or Rusler's shot got blocked. Knocked down here by McGlynn from center ice. Off the boards for Garreau, who's going to dump that back deeper in behind the Mississauga net. Approaching 5 minutes left to go here in the game. Hodgins with a chance to clear it up. Got it up here for Rusler. And his pass for Aiden Howard is tipped the rest of the way by Jackson Garreau. Garreau tried to go away with the puck. Stays alive in the Mississauga end. Here's Rusler's shot. Stopped there by Neal. Got just a piece of that to keep it out. Chance to face this off on the right side. Shot right off the draw, and it's going to roll right in and get covered up by Neal. So we'll get another face off right from where we had it. Shot is one on the zone there by McGlynn behind the goal. Trying to get it back here to the side. Taken away again by Mississauga out of their own end. Dump deep. Stopped there by Foreman. He'll play it himself off the boards for Parker Rusler. Knocked down here from center. Trying to put it in. Aiden Howard got it free. And Jackson Groves off to the races. Shot! Right pad. Stop there. This time by Neal. Right in front. Trying to jam it in for the side and couldn't do that. Hodgins was backing up here from center. Here comes a chance with a shot by Howard on net. Hit a stick and went up in the air and got caught by Neal. Another face-off that's off to his right as he gets set in the goal. Trying to win this back here to the line for Tyler Salter. That's going over the defense down the ice for icing. Face-off again is coming deep into the Mississauga end on the icing call. Legacy takes a draw. It's right out the draw, coming around the side. Sam Stano on that. Stano coming back in his own end. Nice drop pass. He finds Salter. Tyler Salter tried to get it up there for Aiden Howard. Went over his stick. It's still here from center. Trying to get free, and good job by Milosh on the other end. Stano to the side. They're looking for Milosh. Milosh will start this in. Coming up over the line. Going to look for a shot. Instead, coming closer. Trying to set it up from the side against Tavish Legacy. Coming up out of their own end. Now is number 16 as he loses that. That was dumped back into the beast end from behind the goal. Coming around the side again. Stano, he's not going to keep that in. It got picked off. Up through center. It's right here in their own end. Dumped into the zone. Sam Stano got enough of that. Put it back in behind his own net. Stano again goes for the lead pass. This one finds Milosh. Milosh is getting up there with Connor Cole to try and make his way around him. Milosh is right in! Scores! Adam Milosh with a tricky move to get around Neal and stuff it in to make it 3-0. Toros can breathe a little bit easier now. They got that third insurance goal they were looking for. And they're not playing with the 2-0 lead anymore. Now it's a 3-goal lead with 3 minutes left. Big goal there by Milosh, his first of the tournament. Around the boards it goes. Trying to pick this up. Fired out by Connor Cole high off the glass. And that's going to lead to Blake Smith coming after this. Trying to go off to the right corner. Dump back in. Stayed alive. Jackman's waiting for a pass to the side, and that missed him. It went behind the net. Here comes a chance now for Mississauga out of their own end. It's a chance to get away from the defender of Bristol as it goes behind the goal. Aiden Bristol bumps his man off the puck, but they got a man sitting in the front. Not anymore. That goes down the ice. Back into the corner goes Henderson after that. Henderson's pass is just out of the reach. Here comes Gage Ford. Ford dumping it in. Good block by Henderson. Put his body on the line to block that. Dump in. Takes it on the side from behind the goal, trying to win the battle. Out in front. That's Blake Smith going off to the corner. From behind the net, trying to set it up. Losing his footing over there in the corner with Smith. He'll get back to his feet, back to the line. Good job to keep that alive. Taken away here by the Beast through center ice. And another chance to clear. Aiden Howard putting good pressure on his man. Try to get away from the defender. Aiden Howard skips it up, trying to get away from the defender. He gets knocked down as he reaches the offensive zone. Coming around the side here. Here comes a chance now. Turned over at center ice as they try and put it back in. That is Jackson Grow who put that back in behind the net. coming around the side here. Deep trying to put this back to the line for Cooper Hodgins. From behind the net, that is Parker Rusler on that. He'll dip it in behind the goal. Trying to walk this out from the behind the line. Liam McGlynn can't shoot, so here comes a chance. Swept off his stick. Liam McGlynn, shot on net. Stopped there by Neal. We have reached our last minute of play here with 56 seconds left to go in period number 3. So looks like the Toros are going to cruise to a victory here in their first game of the tournament. They can put this one in the books and focus on Duffield in a couple hours. That's behind the net. Trying to dump this out in front of the goal. Keeping this alive here on the other end. Hodgins was waiting for a pass. He'll get it. Hodgins' shot is stopped there again by Neal. Face-off was off to the left. Trying to win it back here to the line was Milosh. Setting up from the side. Trying to jam it in from the side of the net. And that got stopped by Neal. Trying to win this draw. It gets tipped behind the goal. Toros picking that up. Mara's going to try and help here on the side. It's in the right-hand corner to try and win the battle. It comes around to the side of the net. Slapped out, and Liam McGlynn picks that off. Chipping it to the side there for Cooper Hodgins. Hodgins had Dorcas on him, so he takes it behind the goal, and that's going to do it. Brett Foreman is going to get the shutout and goal. He didn't have many shots coming his way here in the game, and the Toros offense was able to click in that second period with goals by Jackman and Smith, and got finished off with a goal by Milosh in the third. A 3-0 victory to start off this tournament, and now we'll focus on Duffield at 5:15. Thank you for watching. I'm the voice of MJ Broadcasting, Mike Jackman.